What would you say your sexuality overall is then?
Bi.
Majority of the guests that we have on, they don't think it's like a real thing. They think this more so like a DL kind of thing to say, more so just like not wanting to fully say that they're gay.
I understand their argument. Like, you can like both.
Is it like 50-50? Like who you be leaning more towards?
See, this is my thing.
If this is popping up on your For You page, chances are you're probably gay. So I used to get passed around my school's football team as a good luck charm before games. It was really a win-win scenario. You ever look at a straight guy and be like, wow, for someone who thinks that they know everything, you don't know you're gay? Baby, you think I feel a trip off you when I try both genders? Shit, baby. Okay.
Can you tell us your first bi experience?
My first bi experience was really just like me being young. What was making us do this shit? Like, did we even understand what's going on?
Like, have you ever done anything with a straight guy before?
It was just a lot of experimenting with the homies.
What was your coming out story?
At a certain point, I just realized that, like, okay, I am bi. Like, I do like dudes. There is attraction.
Do you have any like influencers that ever like, you know, maybe slid into the DM?
We got. I started checking my DMs.
Older gay guys prefer younger guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Why do you think?
If I get older, I'm probably gonna want something younger too. We probably make them feel young and stuff like that.
Do you have any favorite collabs you've done with like a specific creator?
My favorite person to collab with was
For real?
yeah.
The first hit or miss we got is Drake Vaughn right here. Hit or miss.
Next person is Joey Mills.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to have to say.
Only Brad.
He's cute. Look at him. Look at them faces. He's like,
You're down to collab?
yeah, what's up?
What do you think we should do?
Whatever y'all comfortable with, for real.
What if we had no limits or restrictions? What would you recommend?
We could do.
Welcome to the Wild Podcast. I'm Brandon Cardoso.
I'm D. Julian Barboza.
Back at it again with another pod, baby. Welcome.
We're back here with another episode. I do want to get this out the way because you guys probably have seen it on our pages, on TikTok, Instagram, about the red carpet incident. Can we roll the clip on the thingy? So I'm gonna show the clip. Basically, what happened, just for some context, was we were at a private event that we're hosting, and basically, you know, we're showing support to the LGBTQ community and a bunch of friends we were having there. And while we were on the carpet, somebody came, ran up, and threw, I don't know if it was baby powder, baking powder, some type of powder on us, and called us some words.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Like, I'll never forget it too. Like when I lifted up my shirt, and then like I just felt the powder just hit my eye, bro. Like everything just felt like a blur. Like it was crazy how fast everything just happened like that. You know, obviously that happening really got me thinking a lot too. It's like, bro, there are really people out there that really
Have
don't
hatred.
Yeah, no, for real. Like that really don't appreciate the message that we try to spread and the things that we try to do, especially for the community. You know, we tend to do our best to try to give everyone a voice and to have them, obviously speak out within certain things that we want to learn more of. Also, too, by the way, like, bro, when that whole thing happened, like I said, it was such a blur, bro. All I see is like the security's like shoving us and like just kind of pushing us away from the incident and everything. We're just all getting shoved way in the back, and I felt like I think I cut my leg too at one point, bro. Like from the banners behind us because of how fast everything happened. Everyone like scurrying all over the place, bro. And obviously things could have been worse, but within that situation in itself just shows that that people really do have a lot of hatred. And I just think it's really crazy that
Yeah, and really what I just want to what I realized from this situation is there is a dark side and negativity that people have for this community, and we're an ally and we support the LGBTQ community, and for us to even get a slight glimpse of the hatred that people have is very eye-opening. I only had a small, I guess, taste of what people might feel like on a daily basis of getting hate for being their true selves. Like, I don't know, it was crazy. And obviously we have a platform to give a voice to everybody.
Exactly.
All right, and I just want to give some appreciation and recognition to people in our comments on the post. So this first one says, and this is why I love you guys. Other creators would probably milk this incident, but y'all took the time to make a statement and bring awareness to a really sad reality that a lot of us are facing in the community. Keep doing y'all's thing. We love you, and trust me, too many of us in the community love what y'all do more than all of these haters. Everyone that I know in real life loves y'all. Y'all are gonna last for a long time. Sorry this happened. Thank you very much for those kind words. And yeah, I really just want to use this moment to, you know, unite everybody and really stick together, because there's some real hatred out here.
Especially this one too, where this person commented saying, "Glad everyone is safe. Thanks for standing up. This is what true alliance allyship looks like. Forward forever." It really does make me appreciate a lot of the support that we've been getting, just overall in general. You know, you guys always have our backs. We really do appreciate it. And unfortunately, things like this that be happening out of nowhere. So you always gotta watch out. Always gotta stay safe. Be aware of your surroundings, and just know too that we do see and we do appreciate you guys. So thank y'all so much for all the love and the positive feedback. And I really do hope that you guys continue to support us. And yeah, thank y'all so much for all that. Appreciate it.
And we're not going to let this situation deter us from bringing on any guests or continue being us. And with saying that, we do have a very entertaining and funny guest today. So hopefully you guys, you know, enjoy who's on. Today's guest traveled all the way from Florida. He has a bunch of funny story times. You might have seen him on your For You page. Please welcome Tony Tone.
Yo, what's good, baby?
What up, man?
Thank you for having
Tone.
me out. I appreciate it, boys.
Of course, man. Of course. Appreciate you flying out here, man.
Hey, no problem. You know, it's a vibe out here, baby.
Did you first
Weather
time in
nice.
LA?
Shit, nah, I've been on here a few times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What'd you do out here last time you came?
Fashion week, model and that shit.
Okay, cool.
It's cool, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really trying to do it no more. I'd rather just be at the crib, making my content, you know, doing my grind.
What do you not like about the modeling stuff?
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I enjoy it a lot, but just being able to be home, make TikToks, smoke, do whatever I want, and rather than being somewhere for like 12 hours a day, I'd rather do that. Like just be at the crib, chilling with the fam, whatever.
All right, fire.
Valid. So for those, I'm assuming there are people here that are watching that aren't really too familiar with you. So who's Tony Tone? For those don't know.
Tony Tone is a freak and has no filter.
Can you give us like a little rundown though, like I guess your backstory, like growing up, like when you were younger and stuff?
Oh yeah, so I grew up with a single mom most of my life, and then at a certain point she got my stepdad. He became like my real father figure type shit. My father wasn't really around, shit like that. But growing up in a smaller town type shit, it was harder to get recognized and shit. So me coming
Florida?
up, yeah,
in Florida.
and then what's it called? For me to like, I started getting into this shit from modeling. That's how I started this shit, and it really was networking, social media, get my face out there and shit. So like, that's pretty much what I had to do from a small area to get out there. And yeah, there's really not no motion going on where I'm at. So it's really like smaller area, not much really going on. People all kinds of doing shit all the time. So I kind of come from a weird area. I don't really know how to explain it necessarily, but life was good. You know, I got good family. I got ones that were there and shit. Yeah, there might have been tough times, but things always get better. Could have been worse.
Of course.
Cool. How'd you find out about like the
Shit, I had a friend at the fashion week that was doing it, making like mad bread, and he was like, yo, like, let me put you on. And he's been trying to put me on since 2019. Now, I waited until 2022. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, you still got that offer for me, bro? And he's like, yeah, of course. So I slid on him. He got me all set up and stuff, taught me everything, got me started.
What
So,
made
it
you
was a big
not
risk.
want to start it?
At the time, I was actually in a relationship with a girl for like 3.5 years, and she kind of was keeping me back from that necessarily.
What did she say?
So it'd be like, babe, like my boy wants to put me on. I can make crazy money. I can get us a house this way. She just was not cool with it type shit because the whole like stigmatism thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, she wasn't fucking with that. So once she ended up cheating on me, I'm not gonna lie. So once she
How'd
cheated,
you find out?
bro, I'm out of town doing modeling shit. I'm in fucking Palm Springs, California, like out here. And next thing, this she'd always be like so fast with the text, so fast with the answers, shit. Cause I had something happen on a trip. I don't really want to get into that like a while ago, but so being in a relationship with her, she was part of that, and she would like always make sure I'm good on trips. And this one time she's just like not answering at all. I'm checking the location. It's like a time that normally she'd be like, she's off her routine and shit like that. Like she's at some random house in the middle of the night. And I'm like, yo, like, you think I wasn't about to see this shit? Screenshot and everything, blowing her shit up. And she just kind of just blocked me and turned the location off type shit. So yeah.
So you never saw her again after that?
Nah, I swear to God, I gave her close to another.
Nah, that's
So
it.
how'd you feel after?
Shit, it was kind of like, at the moment it was sad. Like when that happened, I was more mad than anything. I was like, man, this she don't deserve a tear, all this shit, you feel me? And I'm just like in that mad stage. Like, I'm not letting myself cry about this. Yeah. And I just got through that stage, bruh. Found other people to mess with, kind of distracted myself. I don't know if y'all be doing that shit, but for me to get over somebody, I got to get under somebody. So, yeah.
Valid. I mean, I can see that. And that was your only relationship, or?
Yeah, like my most real relationship type shit. Like, I'd say longest relationship. And
so then I'm assuming, well, actually, what would you say your sexuality overall is then?
Bi.
Okay, so you like, so when it comes within like girls and guys, like, is it like 50-50? Like who you be leaning more towards?
See, this is my thing. I'd say it's a little bit more 50-50 nowadays, but it kind of like I'll be in a spurt. Like I'll kind of be like, oh, I really just want some girls like a lot, and I'll be on this little spurt for a couple months, and then I'll be like on a spurt where I'm only just trying to guys and shit. So like, I don't know, it's half and half. My mood just be changing and shit, and it depends who I'm around too.
Can you tell us your first bi experience?
Shit, my first bi experience was really just like me being young, like young as and like experimenting with the homies type shit, like elementary young. Like I don't know what we was on looking back. Like I'm like, yo, like was we just trying to be adults? What was going on? Like we just pricing things we've seen in movies. Like I was thinking about the other day, I'm like, what was making us do this shit? Like, did we even understand what's going on? Like I don't know, but yeah, experimenting with the homies, it should change me. It only goes both ways, baby, all around.
But have you dated anybody or no?
Yeah, I actually dated a creator for a little bit, Breezy. He was cool. I don't really like to kiss and tell too much, but he was a good dude. Wait, kind of like had our little falling off, I say. But yeah, he was a good dude for real. I'll say that.
Cool.
And I'm really curious to know your opinion on this one. So basically, like a majority of the guests that we have on, that we ask their opinions on. Well, I guess bi overall, they don't think they don't think it's like a real thing. They think this more so like a DL kind of thing to say, more so just like not wanting to fully say that they're gay. What do you think about that?
I'm not gonna lie, I understand their argument because my homies have been trying to bring this up to me, and they're like, if you do something with the guy, you're just gay. I don't care if you like girls too. You do something with a guy, that's gay. And like I get what they're saying, but bi is bi. Like you can like both. Shit, you might like one more than the other, but shit, I don't know. Bi is definitely out there.
Not for sure. And honestly, I mean, I agree with you too, by the way. Okay, so like, have you ever done anything with a straight guy before? Like a guy who like claims to be straight, but you know?
Yeah, it was more in the earlier days. Like I said, before I came out, it was just a lot of experimenting with the homies. Like even like, I did do it early on with like just like close friends. It'd be like families, friends, kids and shit. Like we're all the same age. But as I got growing up, some of my homies would be on that shit. Like I got a homie that like is more out now and everything because of all this. And like I don't want to put him out there and shit because he hasn't really like come out, you know. But like he's like working on it. He's starting to be more cool with like telling people that he is bi. And I don't think he really knows what he is, to be honest. He's been claiming bi lately, but I'm not sure if he even knows.
What was your coming out story?
My coming out story was more like just kind of like at a certain point I just realized that like, okay, I am bi. Like I do like dudes. There is attraction here. Like I can see myself being with a man, like, you know, catching feelings type shit.
But did you tell anybody or post?
Yeah. So I was a little nervous at first though. Cause like, you know, like basically I just went directly to my family. Like I knew that they were going to matter the most to me. Like their opinions would matter the most to me. And like my close friends, which my close friends' opinions didn't really matter because at the end of the day, I was still going to be me and do what I want to do. Yeah. But then, like, I really just wanted that approval from my mom, you know, to be accepted and shit. And so that's the first person I told, and she was cool as like down to earth and everything. Like, we were scared to tell my stepdad and shit at first, but then he ended up being mad cool. And then, like, I don't know, I would say more came out once I got closer to doing the stuff. So, like, it all kind of happened fast at that point, I'd say. Time just kind of flew by. So it wasn't much of like how people be having parties and shit. Like I didn't get to have none of that shit. Bring me a whip.
well, what's the most you'll ever do with the guy? Like, do you have like a boundary?
Nah, not really.
Do you have any like influencers that ever like, you know, maybe slid into the DMs, you know, anyone?
Yeah, I got a few actually. Okay. And you might want to do the little bleep on this one, but we got. I just found out the other day because you guys hit me up. I started checking my DMs, seeing y'all posted him. So I just click his page, said follow back. I'm like, what? I click our messages, and he messaged me like 2 years ago, like summer 2023, and was like asking the collab and stuff.
For real?
Yeah, he was like, hey, bro, what's up? Do you do collabs? And I just seen it like 2 days ago. So I feel bad. I want to get back to him. He's a good dude.
Yeah, are you going to collab with him?
I'm down.
I think
I'm down.
You should.
I need him to teach me some little dances he be doing with his hips and shit. He be working that shit.
Have you collabed with Drake Vaughn?
No, I have not, but I've seen him. I remember seeing him I seen him around the first time I seen you guys, but I would see you guys on like IG Reels all the time, and then I would see him on Twitter. Like I'd be doing retweets with them.
Okay.
And dude, I'm not gonna lie, his is fucking massive.
No,
like
it is,
when I would first see it, like I would see some pictures and I'm like, there's no way. And then I see some videos and I'm like, how the there's no way you could fake a video. Like, I mean, yeah, we got AI and shit, but that'd be really fucking hard. So,
So I'm trying to see like who you might have collabed. Like, who are some people that you've collabed with on?
a few of the people I collabed with were Rip Breezy, Josh Collins, Parker. I don't really know if Parker does it anymore, but that was one of my first early collabs. And then I have collabed with a girl too. Her name was Jenna, but we don't really talk no more, nothing like that. But the other guys I still talk to, other than Parker.
Cool. When you started doing, did you already have like a big social media presence, or?
I did in a way from my modeling career type shit. So I had like a following from that, yeah. But then I also like when I started I just made new pages. Like I didn't want to promote it with my real name, so everyone that knew me didn't know. Which I've gotten big to the point to where pretty much everyone knows. So it really don't matter no more. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it now because like my family, like my grandfather or something could look me up and look up my real name and not see all this shit, you know? So like they just see like my modeling photos to show their friends or some shit, not like me sniffing a dude's armpits and shit. Fuck.
Oh, what was like your first ever viral piece of content?
Shit. Honestly, it hit off probably instantly a couple years ago. It was when I was with that girl. It was like 2019, 2020. We started doing these like relationship videos. Like it was like when TikTok first started popping off. And she like had a TikTok. I didn't really want to do it. And I kind of thought they were cringy at the time. Like it was that point in time. And then basically she was like, I really want to make one with you. And it was real chill. Like I'm really playing the game. And it was like 3 different scenes. And it's literally all me playing the game. She's like climbing on me. Dude, went to bed, woke up, that had 1 million views. And we just stuck to it. And then kept making videos. Yeah. So
what about like your
I got
content?
LF content.
Because you do like talking funny videos, right?
Yeah, that's something I started in the last year. I'd say I started about last May or so.
So what like influenced you to start that?
I kind of just seen a couple other people doing it, and there wasn't too many people. Like nowadays, I'm not gonna lie, you'll see like a lot of fucking people talking on that shit. This Ryan Alexander or something like that, dude. And I can't think of the others, but they kind of inspire me. They give me some ideas, and I'm like, yo, like I could say some shit. And then I started saying some shit, and it took off. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to keep saying some shit. And honestly, I like it. It's fun. A lot of people enjoy them and shit, and especially some of the messages I push too. They enjoy those, like coming out there like the homophobic stereotypes and shit like that. Like I don't know, I be on ass. Like I said, I got no filter. I don't really care.
Yeah. No, that's good though. At least you like doing with the content that you do, man. You know, there's a lot of people that I feel like be doing content that they're not really too proud of, and I think it's really cool that you're like really inspired to do it for sure.
Thanks, bro. I absolutely love what I do. Like if I could do this for the rest of my life, I honestly would. Like it'd be nice to retire and all that shit, but like if I was able to do it for the rest of my life, I would.
Yeah, no,
so like shit.
Well, listen, look. So Tony, we got this segment called Wild This or That. So
what's up?
We're just gonna give you 2 things. You're just gonna have to pick either this or that and explain why you picked it.
All right, bet. Let's get it.
So we'll start off with face or body.
Face.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like I'd prefer like a sexy body and stuff, but I could still get off on someone that doesn't have the typical sexy body, like they're more heavier or whatever. So if they got that face card, I'm about it. It don't matter what you got on that scale, baby.
Yeah, what would you say like is your type though?
Ooh, I'm more like open, I guess. More like necessarily don't have a type, but I want someone that's like a genuine person type shit. Like I want someone that's actually gonna be real for me, treat me right. Like I don't really necessarily go for all the looks and the body and stuff. Like yeah, that's preferable. I'd choose that over everything, I guess. But like at the end of the day, I just vibe with who vibes with me type shit. So like shit. That's like I was saying, like whoever's around me type shit at the time, like whether it's girls or guys, like that's who I kind of like fuck with more. Like if I'm in a scenario where we're like, there's a bunch of girls here or some shit, and like I'm with y'all for like a couple months, like kicking all the time, hell yeah, I'd probably be in like a girl spurt or some shit. Or like if I'm just around y'all and all the homies and shit, like I'd probably be in the guys more just trying to fuck with all y'all. I don't know. It just really depends who I'm around.
It is important.
All right, next one is like praise/sweet talk or dirty talk.
Dirty talk. I don't care about the praise and shit because like people be in my comments all the time saying nice things all the time. So it's like it almost doesn't have that wow factor to it no more. And it's like I am very thankful for that. Like it is a fucking blessing. But like the dirty talk, I like doing that. I love that shit.
Looks or personality. I mean, I think you kind of like
personality.
Yeah,
for sure. But nah, looks are definitely nice.
Do you think personality would even matter, even just getting it with someone overall, like in bed, like just?
Oh nah, I mean, and then in a way, yeah. Like I've seen a lot of hot people with perfect face, perfect body, and like style and everything. But then like the way that they treat people and stuff, or like act, like it just turns me off from them.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that too, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Lights on or lights off?
So lights on, baby. I need to see everything. I need to see the face, the angles.
Hey, what do you prefer, lights on or lights off? Because I don't know either. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I mean, if it's on, I'll leave it on. If it's off, we can still go. I mean,
yeah. Regardless, I'm hidden.
Yeah. Pick one. Shit, man.
Probably lights off.
Probably.
Yeah.
Shit, you feel insecure or something?
No. I got a big imagination.
Oh, okay. He said, I'm gonna pretend he's someone else tonight.
No, I have done that a couple times.
Yo, I used to do that with my ex. I ain't gonna lie. The one that cheated.
Yeah.
Dude, this shit got so boring at a certain point. Like I had to. I'm not gonna lie.
Biting or scratching?
Shit, bite the fuck out of me. Them scratches be hurting. I ain't gonna lie. You bite up and down my neck. Yeah, I'm in that.
Scratching does hurt. What about hotel rooms or back seat?
Shit. Honestly, I've definitely done both. I'd say the hotel because you can do way more positions, not like no room type shit. Like the cars, you're only limited for real. And like, but I got a crazy story from like a car. So basically, I was probably about like 18 at this time. I picked up this girl from Tinder. We drove down to our like local lake. Like we had like a little lake there everybody pulls up to and shit at night, whatever kicks it. I'm over there in the whip, like there's hella people out there. I'm chilling with this girl. All of a sudden I hear like some people say my name. I'm like, yo, what? So this is how I started. And then it ended up being my homies. I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing out here? They with some girls too. And I'm like, yo, bet. So then I pull to a different spot of the parking lot to like be away from everybody. Bro, tell me why I'm hitting the back seat and stuff, like doing my thing. Next thing I know, these bright ass like headlights are in my rear view like window. And I'm like,
welcome to the Wild Podcast Uncensored.
Are you loving the chaos?
Are you ready to go deeper?
We got a wheel. I got a bunch of little darrows on it. We're gonna have some fun.
Okay, here we go.
Love this, right?
Join our Patreon for wild bonus episodes.
And juicy behind the scenes.
This shit got crazier.
Yeah, I didn't write that.
We're gonna be doing spin the wheel.
I caught a glimpse of it, and I was hoping that we were going to use it.
Oh shit.
Let's see what we get.
What? Tea that we can't spill on YouTube.
So go check out wildthings.vip/Patreon.
these bright ass like headlights are in my rear view like window. And I'm like, is this, bro? And like, it ended up being a cop. The cop came up to my window and is like pressing us, like we're hurry up getting dressed and shit as the lights are on us, and dude comes up to the window talking about what's going on and all this stuff, and like pulled her out the car. Like I props to him. He pulled her out the car, made sure she was safe and shit like that, and then he really just let us go with a warning. Like he was like, don't be doing this shit no more. But yeah, shout out to him for making sure she was safe. But
yeah, and
shout out to her for being cool and not freaking out and getting me in trouble for some shit.
Yeah,
you
no,
feel
for
me?
real.
Like,
Hey, cars do be dangerous sometimes. That's, you
hell
never know
yeah.
who's watching.
Having no place to host is crazy.
Well, that is it for the this or that. So are you in a relationship? Are you dating anybody right now?
Currently, I'm actually single. Yeah. Okay. So like it was a little complicated situation, but I'm more just single right now, just kind of trying to figure myself out.
Okay.
So you're not currently looking at all. You're just more so just.
I mean, whatever happens. Like technically, I'm not looking, but I'm definitely still gonna people and shit. So like if I like end up with you and I might fucking like date you type shit. Right. But I have really no plans to get into a relationship right now. But we'll see as things go on.
Do you use like apps and shit like
yeah,
Tinder, Hinge?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't always try to use it type shit because sometimes it'd be looking kind of crazy if I'm just on there 24/7. So like I don't know. Like sometimes it'd be kind of taking my account down or letting it do that deactivation thing for being inactive for so long. But how about y'all?
I don't use apps.
For real?
Instagram's a dating app.
Yo, you got a good point.
It is.
There's play everywhere. And I think it's more of a numbers game. Like I feel like if I message 100 people that are bad as somebody's got a message back.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is. It's a dating app.
Oh God, I'm shooting my shot for the stars. You feel me?
Do you have like a worst date story?
Worst date story?
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily call this one a date, but it was more like I'm in high school, just graduated, had my grad money. I had a girlfriend at the time. We were together for like 2 months, and I was taking her down to Florida. We were driving like my beat up Altima, like flat tires, well not flat, but ball tires and shit. And basically, bro, we was just arguing the whole way there, the whole time. I didn't even get when we got there. I remember at one point on the beach, this bitch like threw sand in my eyes and shit.
What?
I swear to God, on my life, bro, that shit was ass. But Worst dates? Nah, I really don't be going on dates. Mine are more just like, hey, what's up? Let's link. And then like I know what they're on. They know what I'm on. We end up and like they might be like, oh, we gotta watch this movie first, or let's get some food or some.
This is like kind of off topic, but what's like a typical day for you?
A typical day?
Yeah.
Shit, I'll wake up, honestly, get straight to the grind, like just start messaging people on, doing what I need to do, posting content, shit like that. Then I'll like, as soon as I do that, as soon as I wake up, I'll be good for a couple hours, and then I kind of like repeat that cycle. So I kind of like keep repeating that cycle throughout the day, every couple hours type shit. So I got a lot to handle, like, you know, across all social media platforms, messaging,
Do you work
keeping up
out?
with other things. Not necessarily. Like I was for a little bit last year, and I did get a bulk, and then like I didn't realize I had it though, and then I quit going, and I look at old videos, I'm like, damn, bro, I need to get back in there. But yeah, I do miss it though. I do miss it. Just got a little lazy and
And you live
lost
by
track of
yourself, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually just moved on my parents' house like a month ago.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
How has life been? Just you?
Yo, it's fire. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little lonely because there's always some shit going on in my parents' crib. Like hella people there, all my family, my brothers and shit. So like there's always some motion. So now it's a little lonely at the crib, but it just makes me lock in and grind even more. And I think grinding like helps me not feel lonely, especially doing lives and shit. Like I've noticed that before too, even being on my parents. Like I don't really got people I hang out with back home and shit like that. Like I have like one homie I really kick it with, but like other than that, I don't really with no one. So like I just be all the time like, damn, like, bro, I don't got shit to do. I want to smoke with someone or do something. Like, I'm lonely, feeling sad and shit. So I just hop on my live and fucking be kicking it with 100, 200 people. And like, I know it's not the same type shit, but it makes me feel better.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's really cool too that you be, because a lot of creators don't go live. I think it's really crazy. I think live on, bro, it's like, bro, you creating some type of relationship with your audience is one of the most important things you could ever do. Bro.
Hell
It's really
yeah.
fun. It's really fun, man. It's
Hell
really
yeah.
fun. And to be able to connect with them and everything, bro. Like,
I enjoy it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah.
Like live streaming all around, whether it's TikTok, Twitter, whatever. Like I love doing it for real. I'm not gonna lie though, TikTok got way more strict. I was trying to go on there the other day and just literally flex my abs, and they fucking kicked me off. So
yeah. Actually, same here, to be honest.
for
Wait,
real,
Yeah.
that's
Do you still
tragic.
live in your hometown, or did you move to a big city?
Still my hometown.
Okay.
But I kind of like it though. Like I will say it sucks that we don't have the best weather, much to do, things like that. But I like it because I didn't realize I'd actually miss my family so much. And I was planning on moving like out to Miami for like a couple of years now. And then like, so I wouldn't have seen them at all. But now that I moved out, I like keep pulling up on them and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, like I'm kind of glad I ain't leave. Like might not see my mom for how long? Shit. I don't know. It's not nothing crazy for real.
So back to like the dating. Have you ever been catfished?
Yeah, so you remember that girl I was telling you about going on to Florida?
Yeah.
So basically my homies used to make like SoundCloud music type shit.
Okay.
And they had a concert at a local spot, and then we needed a ride. Like I was the only driver, but I didn't want to drive. I was trying to get f***ed up. So we got this girl to pull up. Her name was Amy, and that's ended up who I was dating and shit. And anyway, she looked hit as f*** though. Like when I first met her, I was like, damn, like okay. And then I didn't want it. But then we got to the show, bro, and then she like disappeared, and then I seen her again. Next thing I know, she got eyelashes, full glam. So I'm like, yo, I asked my boy Nigel, I'm like, yo, because Nigel was dating this girl Sarah, and Sarah was her friend. I'm like, yo, Nigel, ask Sarah if Amy's DL, or not DL, DF, or whatever it is, down the and what's it called? Anyway, he comes back, like Sarah asked, she was with it. We go out to a party after that. We're like making out. Basically I'm drunk as and I don't ever drink. Like I'm usually just a smoker type shit. So I take her back to my homie's bedroom. Bro, literally I could not get up. And I knew that this bitch was finna go to class the next day and tell everybody I could not get up. So I was like, look, we got to meet up again tomorrow. And I'm not going to lie, I got drunk again. So it's kind of the same fucking thing. So we just linked up like 3 more times. I was giving her like some lousy ass. And I'm like, man, I can't have this bad review on my yellow pages. You feel me? So, yeah, I just kept doubling back. And then I ended up sticking with her because I got her to start doing like my homework and shit for me. And like I needed that to graduate. I'm not going to lie. Like that was my senior year. And she's doing like essays and shit for like reading books for me, buying me Chipotle. I'm like driving me, my friends everywhere. I'm like, so, but she was a catfish. I'm not gonna lie.
That is funny as shit.
I'm fucking with your stories, man. It seems like you've been through a lot.
We got some good shit.
Nah, for real. Do you have any sugar daddies?
I'd say yes, but no at the same time. Like it's not like I have someone that's like, hey, like just sends me fucking boatloads of money necessarily like that, just for like kind of like no reason. It's more like I have those loyal fans that'll come in and just like show great love. Like they'll tip me crazy and shit like that.
Would you ever do like a meetup?
I thought about it. Like it would have to be with someone more like chill and comfortable, because it's like experiencing and being on this for so long now, and especially doing like live streams to where I'm actually like getting to know my fans more. I've learned that like there's a lot of weird people, and like of course there's a lot of weird people, but like there's actually some people that are like mad chill and really cool. Like there's a few people that I've joined a lot of my live streams that I'd probably link up with, because like they don't come off like the other people. Like yeah, they're into me, yeah, they want to whatever, but I don't know. They're like actually like just normal. Like they're not like saying crazy shit all the time or something. Like they actually talking to like a person and shit.
Yeah.
So, but I don't mind the whole like being used as an object thing, or people looked at as an object. I don't give a
Right, yeah. So if the right person comes around, you'd be down to do a meetup.
Yeah, for sure. I've been contemplating it a lot lately, to be honest, because like shit, I don't know what the money's like. Never did one, but I'm sure it could be good.
Yeah. So how much would somebody have to pay you to do a meetup?
I don't know. Probably a couple thousand, for sure.
It's valid.
So like whenever you're looking for like a partner, right? What's like the biggest red flag?
Ooh, seeking attention from others. Like they constantly need that validation, constantly wanting people to fill their ego or whatever it is. I hate to use those words because maybe not necessarily that deep, but like people just love getting that attention from other people, or like always being out there and having that people like that attention. I don't know how to explain it for real.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, like outside validation when you're the one that should be providing it for them.
Hell yeah. Like, why would you want to wear some shit crazy outside or some shit, or post some shit crazy just so you can get a bunch of other girls or guys likes and shit? You feel me? So, yeah, I'm definitely not fucking with that shit.
Interesting. Now you got me thinking.
But said, is this me?
No, like, hold on. All right, but let's talk more about your friends, though.
All right, what's up?
All right, so like, why did you go about starting it? I know you said in the very beginning your homie was trying to get you back in 2019 to get on it. You didn't hop on till later 2022, right? You said?
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, so like you going about doing that, like what was like the true like inspiration for you to go about doing that?
Honestly, just
like that day.
That very day, hearing just honestly, bro, I was just broke. Like I like was down bad, stressing about life. I'm like, I got like a little bit of money saved, but it's not much compared to the real world. And it was like, dude, like I was just stressing. Like I got so much further in life to go. Like I got so many things I got to do, and like I'm getting old fast. Like so I started stressing, and then I hit him up, and I heard like the opportunities you can make with the money, like the money opportunities, and I'm like, dude, let's run it. And now I'm here.
Would you say? Would you say like you going about doing? Like, do you think it made you more confident within yourself, or did you already have that confidence in you?
I'd say I did have that carefree confidence in a way, but I wasn't like fully confident in myself. I've never been the person that was like, oh, I fully love myself or nothing like that. It was always like, I always looked at myself more down than I feel like other people viewed me. And making it did boost me. Like I knew it was like, yeah, people that are always going to be nice to you on that shit. Like, yeah, we get haters and shit, but so I knew I can't just like eat into all of the compliments, you know, but yeah, I definitely think it helped a lot, and it definitely taught me like I had a better body than I thought I did. Like I'm still skinny as but like I was way skinnier then. Like I was probably like 10 or 20 pounds less, and yeah, and so like I even like making money from like I started eating better and stuff. I gained weight, like not like bad weight, just like now I'm like at a healthy weight, and like just weird shit like that. Like even like made me a better person. Like being able to help my friends, my family whenever they need things. What's it called? Being able to be consistent, change my mindset, be continuous to this grind. Like I started this March 22nd, 2022, and I've not taken a day off. Like I literally refuse to, especially at this point, bro. It's like I've done it for this long. Why the fuck would I want to take a day off now?
Of course.
So
like,
do you mean like
addicted.
Like going live or like just posting?
Posting in general, messages, just everything, just anything about the grind. I make sure I'm like always on it.
Got it.
That's good, man. Now, the reason why I went about, well, I just wanted to know because for me, bro, like when I first started, like I was like, bro, like I was pretty heavy. I wouldn't say like I was like fat, but like I definitely had a bit more weight to me than I do now. And you know, me starting it definitely built that confidence in me to like work out as hard as I did. And you know, I got to go back to the gym too, but as much as I did, but then that time I was working out like every single day, at least trying my best to being consistent with it, and it got me to be really confident. I just want to know what it did for you, because that's what it did.
It was kind of the same thing for me, for real. Especially like once I did start going to the gym and stuff, I did notice a difference in my career too. Like I noticed like a lot of these top creators are always working out, whether they're fucking ripped or not. They're always working out, and I think there's something that comes with the mindset of the gym, with the grind. So like once I started going to the gym and was locked in on the gym and just constantly doing things that like I didn't really feel like doing, and I was doing it anyway, it made me just really go even harder on the grind. Like I locked in really, really hard for 4 months. Like from March to July last year, I like went as hard as I ever went. Like almost like I just didn't leave my room type shit. And I didn't take no trips or nothing for those 4 months. I just literally just grinded like, and it worked out for sure. But I miss it. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of work. I needed a break. I was exhausted. So I chilled out for a little bit and I f***ed off in August. Like I still grinded, do what I needed to do throughout the day, but not the level that I was grinding at.
Yeah. Nah, man.
So what's like your goal, or what do you like motivates you right now?
I honestly just want to see how long I could do it. I want to be able to increase my earnings, things like that. My end game goal is to make like a big X amount per month and be able to be like financially free for life. Like I want to take the money I can make from this and save it well, invest it well, and be able to like, if it's over, I don't got to worry about it. So
cool.
Do you have any favorite collabs you've done with like a specific creator?
Not necessarily, but I'd say that my favorite person to collab with was Breezy. I did enjoy working with him a lot. Yeah. He always helped me like figure out the best, like, I don't know. He always helped me make my content look very well. And I feel like it always did very good too. So I enjoyed it. It was a good time. Like we always had fun. He take me out to eat and shit like that. Showing me crazy things. Let me stay at his crib. Got a crazy view. Like it's cool shit like that. So definitely that's a more memorable person I've worked with.
Do you have anyone that you want to collab with that you haven't with yet?
Low key, I was kind of hyped to work with y'all for real. I'm not gonna lie. Like I a couple months ago, some more people started posting me and shit, and I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, "Yo, what if like people start hitting me up to like join their podcast or some shit?" And I mentioned you guys, like, bro, if they invite me out, it, I'll do it. And then like literally like 4 days ago, y'all invite me out. I'm like, hell yeah, book my flight, and I'm over here like 2 days later. So
So you're down to collab?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't collab with everybody we do a podcast with, but if you're down,
I got y'all. I'm down.
All right, bet.
We get some shit going.
Yeah.
What do you think we should do?
Whatever y'all are comfortable with, for real. We got to figure out what we're all comfortable with. Like that's what I try to stick to. Just only do what I'm cool with, type shit.
What if we had no limits or restrictions? What would you recommend?
We could do tapes.
Oh, I see.
I don't care.
I was just curious.
All right, so
or we could like.
So I got a question. Out of us two, who do you think's the top? Who do you think's the bottom?
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely feel like Brandon's the top. And then I don't want to discourage you though and just call you only bottom. I feel like you're verse. Okay. For sure. So I don't know. Definitely, I feel like you're the top though.
Cool.
Sure. Have you ever bought anybody's content?
Yeah, I prefer not to say because it's more like local people. Like I'll see like we don't really got like creators like us out there, but like there'll be like those people that are just like you've been friends with forever from school and shit, and all of a sudden they got. I'm like, shit, what's it look like? Shit, yeah, don't let me see that link on Facebook.
Hey, we got a new segment. We got a new segment, guys. This one here is wild myths, true or false. So
we just want your opinion on these myths that people have. Just opinions, all right? Kinks come from trauma.
Yeah, true. I'd say maybe not all of them, but I could see where kinks do come from trauma. I've got some friends that have been through some fucked up shit, and they seem to have like been changed by that. I say, like they got these weird things, like to where that trauma that was like fucked up that happened to them somehow makes them like pursue that sexually. I don't know how to explain it, but it's more like maybe not with that person or the way that happened, but just like they're experimenting with their sexuality or something more, or like just other things. I'd say. So I'd say trauma does help.
This next myth says, once a cheater, always a cheater.
I'd say some people can change, but I've dealt with a lot of cheaters, so it's tough because it's like, I want to say that people have the possibility to change, but at the same time, I personally do believe a cheater's always a cheater. So I don't want to just like underestimate those people type shit and say that they're just stuck like that. But yeah, anybody that's cheated on me or anything like that, or I fear cheated on people, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not dealing with that shit. That's like the whole like seeking attention from others type shit. That's true. I feel like that's a part of cheating as well, rather than just the act and shit. Next
myth: only insecure people are jealous.
Yes, I'd say, or just people that got like something going. Yeah, we can say insecure for sure. Something that they hate about themselves, or they're just not happy with themselves or the world, and that's how I feel like a lot of these hate comments come from, because I might be in a headspace where I'm like hating myself, but like I don't go out there and just bash people on their posts or like call them liars about everything, or you know what I mean? Just like try and completely like your video could be completely about this, and I'm trying to tell you, oh, you're completely wrong and you're and like there's no point in that. I don't understand why people do that shit. Like, I have no urge to do it, so they got to be just like insecure, unhappy, and jealous.
Or throw powder at you.
Yeah, that's up.
Yeah.
You said your eye was still burning?
Really up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
bro.
shit got everywhere.
Dude, that shit was stuck in my eye for like a good almost 2 days.
Bro, I'd start swinging. I mean, like, yeah, I'm blind right now, so I might not be able to swing, but in that moment, I'd want to swing.
All right, next one. Next myth is sexuality is a choice.
Nah. I feel like it's more like you're just kind of born with it type shit. Like, you might not really know because the way you're growing up type shit. Like, in my household, like, there was a lot of people that, like, were in the LGBT or whatever, like, my mom's friends and stuff. But I never really, like, put two and two together or whatever. But there's a lot of households that be, like, more, like, straight-oriented, shit like that. Like, and I feel like people don't really have that comfortableness with themselves, or like they just got so much going in their head about what their family would be worried about and stuff to be able to experiment and know who they truly are, that they're more like brainwashed into something. So like I feel like people could have a choice type shit, but I feel like at the end of the day we're all something, and however we grew up might have changed the way we pursued that.
Yeah, that's also true.
Next myth. So gay relationships can't last more than 6 months.
Yeah, it's pretty fair, but I've definitely seen some long ones. It could be tough out here. I mean, look at the love that we get on our posts from all these guys all the time. I mean, I see how it could be easy to like fall for that for some people, you know? And especially like having friends that are gay and shit. Like some of them will just be your friend, and then there's some that like will be your friend, but then at some point they're gonna try and or do something or slide or flirt, and like it's whatever. Like shout out to you type shit, but I feel like there's a lot of fake shit out there in the community type shit. People pretend to be friends just to try and get in your pants type shit. I've noticed that a lot with the fashion week shit too, like modeling in general.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like that over there too?
Yeah, for sure. Like they'll be like, "Oh, you're so gorgeous, perfect, blah blah blah. We want to use you for this, and this," but they're really just trying to hang out with you because they want to. And yeah,
Damn.
especially when like a lot of them found out about my. So I did that shit a long time before and then I had a bunch of people that I thought were cool with me, that were my friends, and then I just found out about, and all of a sudden like literally all these people just kind of switched up.
All right, next myth. Older gay guys prefer younger guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Why do you think?
I mean, I kind of see it too. Like, if I get older, I'm probably gonna want something younger too.
Okay.
Like, you know, we look good. Shit, we're not all wrinkly or nothing yet. Like, I don't mind. I like older, but I can see how they don't want that. Especially like they've grown up with these people. We live a whole different life. We probably make them feel young and stuff like that. Feel like they're just doing things that they haven't done in so long and shit. Like, I don't know. I definitely think they enjoy us more. But maybe for long term, they should probably stick to older.
All right, well, we got another segment.
I bet.
So this one is called Hit or Miss. We got 7 people, and we're going to show you a picture of them, and you're going to hit or miss, but you only have 4 hits.
Oh, wait. So how many people are there?
7.
7?
So 3 people cannot get hit.
All right.
So you got to use them wisely.
Yes.
All right, shit.
Choose real wisely. All right, so the first hit or miss we got is Drake Vaughn. Right here. Hit or miss.
Is he only top?
Is he only top?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only top.
I'm gonna have to. Dude, it's just too big. I'm gonna have to say miss. It's just too big, bro.
Valid.
All right, next person is Joey Mills.
Pass.
Why?
He's just not my type for real. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you seen him on Twitter?
No, I have not. Yeah. Okay. I'm about to have to say. Shit, bro. I'm a hit. I'm a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
That tongue game looked crazy.
Shout out Joey. All right, the next hit or miss we got is Michael Doherty.
I'm gonna have to pass. I've seen him for a few years, just really not my type. He's a good looking guy and stuff, got a good body. I've seen his boyfriend Danny a lot too.
Shout out Danny.
Hell yeah, shout out to them. They've been content for a long time. But I'm about to pass, sadly. Just because I don't know what my next options are, so I'm trying to be safe here. Yeah.
That's cool.
Only Brad.
Yeah, I'm definitely hitting. He's cute. Look at him. Look at him faces. He's like, big eyes and smile and shit. Yeah. I always see him stuck on everybody's fingers though. I'm trying to get him stuck on mine. Brad, you heard me? I need that.
Hey, Brad, come on, man.
I swear.
All right, the next hit or miss is Jake Andrich.
Definitely hitting. That man's is a goat. He's huge, bro. But definitely hit. Good looking dude. Great body.
All tatted up and shit, too.
Yeah, bro's juicy.
What about Kyle Jacobs?
I'm gonna have to pass. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've seen him a couple times online with some reels or something, but I don't know. I feel like he just looks more like me.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck, how many we got left?
The next one.
2 more.
All right,
Yeah,
shit.
2 more. This one here is a hit or miss. Alan Cruz.
Okay, I'm definitely hitting that. I seen y'all posting before. That's a good looking boy for real. I'm not gonna lie. Like, definitely got a nice haircut, nice face card and shit. You know.
Okay, well, before you say that, because I think that was your last one,
That was the last hit.
I'm pretty sure.
Y'all save a gem for last.
Parker Reed.
You know, I just met him here. I
Yeah.
just met him here. Good dude, tall guy, muscular. Hell yeah, I'd have to hit.
So, okay, so would you, because that was your last one, do you want to do Parker Reed or Alan Cruz?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Parker on this one, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to admit that. He do got the nice haircut and everything, the other guy, but Parker, he got it all.
Shout out Parker.
Oh God.
Well, that is it for the YouTube version of the podcast, but we're going to be
Okay.
heading over to the Patreon and doing a spin the wheel.
All right, bet. Let's get that shit
Have you
going.
seen the spin the wheel before?
Yeah, I did. I already know which one I'm trying to land on.
All right, well, perfect, guys. It's going to be really fun. So make sure y'all check out the Patreon. The link is on the screen or in the description.
Check it out.
Go for that shit.
Other than that, what's your Instagram? We promote the Instagram because
My Instagram is Tone2Chili. So TONETOOCHILLY.
and they can find all your stuff from there, right?
Yes, sir. You'll get to see all my talking vids, my anything. Honestly, I post everything there.
Okay, cool. So make sure you go check out his Instagram. Again, thank you for coming on. We're gonna
Thanks
continue.
for having me, boys.
My Instagram is Julian Wilden.
And my Instagram is Brandon Wilden. Make sure you go check it out. Click that link, baby.
Check out the links. And then the Patreon is gonna have the uncensored version of the podcast with the spin the wheel. So make sure you guys go check that out. Other than that, we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah, don't miss out, baby.